Welcome back to my channel. I'm Joe with Smokin Joe BBQ. On today's video, I'm going to be cooking up some direct heat, delicious backyard barbecue chicken. Stay tuned. All right, let's get started on this barbecue chicken. Now, before I cut this chicken up, I do want to mention that I paid $1.32 per pound for both of these chickens, which was $14.80. That's 11.21 pounds. Now, I took a look around the display, and the average price for the chicken that was already cut up, the thighs, the legs, and the breast, separately, averaged about $4 a pound. That would have been probably $45, maybe even $50 if I had purchased the chicken already cut up. This is really easy. I'm no expert, but if I can do it, you guys can do it. I'm going to show you guys how I break this chicken down. Really simple process. I mean, you can save a ton of money. And I've always said this, that the more you buy the meat that's already broken down, for example, ribeye steaks, it's more expensive doing it that way versus buying the entire roast itself and cutting the steaks yourself. So you can save a ton of money. All right, guys, so I've got one of the chickens right here, and I'm going to show you just how easy it is to break down this chicken. Now, again, I'm no expert, but if I can do it, you can do it as well. It's real simple. So what you want to do is right here in between the breast and the leg, just go ahead and make a cut right here with your knife. And using a chef's knife, I found, is probably the easiest to use. Okay, so just cut through the skin right here. And what you want to do is get as close to the body. You can kind of see the thigh right there. This knife probably needs to be sharpened. But right here, all you want to do is use both hands, okay, and break that leg joint, which is right here, okay? You see that joint, how it came through? So now that you've got this joint separated, all you got to do is run your knife on the meat side of the chicken, and it'll come right off. See that? Pretty simple. So there's our leg quarter right there. Now to separate the leg and the thigh, same process. I like coming in on the back side of the leg and the thigh. Just try to find that joint with your thumb. And right where that joint is, right here, run your knife through there, and it comes apart super easy. So now I've got my leg and my thigh. Next, my wife's favorite part of the chicken is the wing. Let me turn it around this way so you guys can see. So you can see the joint right here, okay? All you gotta do is, again, grab your sharp knife and feel for that joint, which is really close to that breast right here. Grab your knife and cut right through that joint. I know you guys probably can't see that, but there it is right there. Really simple, okay? So now I'm just gonna do this to this side as well. All right, so I've got the legs, the wings, and the thighs removed. The last thing is to remove the breast, or separate the breast from the carcass right here. Real simple, just stand the chicken up right here on its breast and run your knife and go straight down, and you can remove the breast from the backbone. There it is, there's the backbone now. You can actually cook this, grill this, make some chicken stock, whatever you want to do with it. I'm just going to toss this, to be honest with you, so I'm not going to use that. Now we've got our breast. Real simple process. Again, just grab your chef's knife and run it right through the middle, just like that. Once you cut through the breastbone, just lay your knife nice and straight and cut straight down. Okay? Comes apart really easy. And there you have it, guys. Real simple process. All I'm doing now is removing the excess chicken skin that I don't want. And I'm gonna cut up this other chicken, and I'll bring you guys right back. All right, so I've got both chickens all cut up, really nice and neat. I removed the excess chicken skin. Now it's time to season up these chicken pieces. I'm just gonna use some kosher salt. Black pepper. Real simple seasonings, guys. Using onion powder, just a light dusting, and some smoked paprika. Again, just a light dusting. All right, I'm going to flip all these chicken pieces so we can season the other side as well. Our kosher salt, black pepper, onion powder, and our smoked paprika. All right, I know that this next step is going to be controversial, but trust me, if you want some good barbecue chicken, you've got to add a little bit of barbecue sauce. Now, not a ton. Now, this is my homemade barbecue sauce. It's not a really thick sauce. If you're going to buy some store-bought barbecue sauce and it's extra thick, I would reduce that down with some simple syrup, just so that it's not so thick and so it doesn't burn up on you on the grill. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of my homemade barbecue sauce. We're going to flip these again so we can sauce the top side. All right, just adding a little bit of barbecue sauce to the top of this chicken. Now we're just going to simply rub every single piece. Make sure all the rubs get distributed evenly, some of that sauce. Again, it's not a whole lot of sauce, not a whole lot of rub, okay? The flavor is going to be in the grilling process, the direct heat process. Now I'm going to be using my chud box. So you can call it grilled, you can call it smoked, but it's neither. It's actually a mixture of both. And it produces some amazing food. If you guys have never had direct heat chicken, oh boy, you're missing out. Especially when it's direct heat barbecue chicken. All right, just like that, I'm going to toss this in my fridge for about 4 hours, and I'll bring you guys right back. All right, and just like that, 4 hours have passed. I'm going to be cooking this barbecue chicken inside my chud box. If you guys have not seen this chud box before, it is an amazing direct heat cooker. So let's light up those coals. All right, as you can see, I do have a small pile of lumped charcoal, and I am using Jealous Devil for this cook. And I'm going to be lighting it up with my grill gun from Grill Blazer. If you guys don't have one of these, I'm telling you, you guys are missing out. If you guys grill or smoke, anything like that, this is the torch for you. So here we go. All right, I'm going to let those coals get nice and hot, and I'll bring you guys right back. All right, I've got my chud box running at 275 degrees. Let's go ahead and load up this chicken. All right, so I got a little bit of food left on the grates from my last cook, and I like to remove all those little bits and pieces with some aluminum foil. So just grab a wad of aluminum foil and brush that grate. All right, so I've got my chicken that's been marinating for 4 hours in my fridge, and look at that color. It looks absolutely amazing. So I'm going to place these pieces of chicken with the skin side up first. Oh yeah, 275 degrees. And the aroma that's coming from these coals on this chud box is mind-blowing already. You know, cooking this style of chicken reminds me so much when I was younger and we'd go to barbecues. You know, our barbecue never consisted of big meats like they do today. It was all chicken and burgers pretty much, right? This reminds me so much of those days. My uncles and my family used to cook some amazing chicken. So the nice thing about cooking on a direct cooker like this chud box is that you've got about 23 inches of clearance between the coals and the grates, which is very forgiving. It allows the chicken to cook thoroughly without burning the outside and having raw chicken in the middle. And I love that. So those coals are burning really nice and hot right now. Again, 275 degrees. I've got plenty of real estate, and I got that right side just in case it gets too hot. If I need to move them, I can move the chicken over the right side, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. So I'm going to shut the door down. I've got the exhaust set at halfway open. We'll see you guys in about 40 minutes. All right, guys, so 40 minutes have passed. Let's take a look at this barbecue chicken. Oh yeah, perfect. Now the temperature did creep up to 300 degrees, which is perfectly fine. Again, that's the nice thing about this chud box. You've got 23 inches of buffer zone. So at this point, I'm just going to flip these chickens. All right, look at that, guys. A little bit of char on there. I got to tell you, if you invite me over to a barbecue and you're doing some barbecue chicken and it does not have some char, I don't want it. That looks amazing right there. These thighs are going to be so good. Those wings are going to be fire. Oh my goodness. I wish you guys were here to smell this amazing chicken. All right, this drumstick and this one got a little bit dark, so I'm going to move them up here where it's a little bit cooler. That's okay. Nothing wrong with those drumsticks. And that one looks absolutely perfect. All right, I'm going to let these pieces of chicken cook with the skin side down for about 15-20 minutes. I'll come outside, get an internal temperature, and then we're going to add some more barbecue sauce. Stay tuned. All right, so another 20 minutes have passed. Let's look at this chicken. This chicken smells so good. Let's get an internal temperature on the breast. All right, 161, 153. So those are almost ready. I'm sure the thighs and the legs are ready. Oh yeah, 175 on the thighs. 178 on the legs, which is absolutely perfect. So I'm going to add a little bit more barbecue sauce to the bottom of our chicken here. No brush needed. Remember, this is backyard barbecue, so you don't need to get all fancy with your brushes or anything like that. Man, that sauce hitting the coals is savage. All right, so I'm going to flip all the pieces of chicken with the bone side down, skin side up. All right, I'm going to add some sauce to the top of the chicken. Man, oh man. All right, so since the chicken is almost ready, I'm just going to close the door for maybe 5 minutes, and I'll bring you guys right back. All right, so another 5 minutes has passed. Man, oh man. We're gonna flip these one more time. I gotta tell you, man, this chicken is letting off some crazy aromas. This chud box is something else. A little more sauce on the bottom, just a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna let the chicken cook for 5 more minutes. I'm gonna come back, flip the chicken one more time, skin side up, sauce them, cook them for another 5 minutes, and I'll see you guys inside. Stay tuned. All right, and just like that, our chicken is ready. Now, it has been resting for maybe 5 minutes. It's still really hot, but look at this gorgeous color. Got that char, a little bit of barbecue sauce. Got that grilled look. Man, these pieces of chicken are going to be amazing. Look at that juice that's coming out the bottom of these wings. I mean, come on, are you kidding me? This is going to be delicious. Let's give it a taste. All right, boys and girls, let's give this direct heat barbecue chicken a try. Look at that. There's a thigh right there. The color, the aroma that's coming from this. Oh man, I can't wait. Here we go. Wow. The flavor is magical. It's got a good smoky and grilled flavor. That sauce and that char. Oh my goodness. Man, I'm telling you, if you guys do not have a direct cooker, you've got to get yourself one and try this recipe. This is so darn good. All right, so that thigh was nice and juicy, super tasty, but my favorite piece of the chicken is the breast itself, especially a bone-in grilled breast like we did this. It's gonna be nice and juicy. Look at that color. Oh man, here we go. Man, this chicken is so darn good. You know what? I don't know why I don't cook more chicken. In fact, I might give up brisket for 2 months and cook nothing but barbecue grilled chicken. This recipe is fantastic. Simple ingredients: salt, pepper, onion powder, paprika, barbecue sauce, and charcoal. That is all you need to have an amazing barbecue chicken. So it's the beginning of summer of 2024. And if you have not cooked some barbecue chicken yet, what are you waiting for? Give this recipe a try. I hope you enjoyed my barbecue chicken video. If this is your first time to my channel, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Until next time, Joe with Smokin Joe's Pet Barbecue. See ya. Oh man.